Monica Denise Brown, simply known as Monica, is an American singer, songwriter, producer, and actress. Born and raised in College Park, Georgia, she began performing as a child and became part of a traveling gospel choir at the age of 10. Guided and developed by record producers Dallas Austin and Tim and Bob, Monica signed with Arista at age 13 and released her debut album Miss Thang in 1995. It sold 1.5 million in the US, while its first two singles Don't Take It Personal, and Before You Walk Out of My Life made her the youngest recording act to ever have two consecutive chart-topping hits on the Billboard Top R&B Singles Chart. In 1998, Monica's second album The Boy Is Mine earned her major international chart success. Pushed by its Grammy Award-winning #1 hit title track, a duet with singer Brandy, it spawned two further chart toppers, The First Night, and Angel of Mine, and established her position as one of the most successful of the urban R&B female vocalists to emerge in the mid to late 1990s. Monica also ventured into acting, with a supporting role in Boys and Girls, and starring roles in television film Love Song. During the production of her third album, All Eyes on Me, Monica experienced personal struggles and her career went under hiatus. In 2003, her fourth album, After the Storm, was released, and after an unsuccessful period, she scored her fifth #1 single, So Gone. Her sixth album, Still Standing, which recording was tracked by a reality series of the same name, was released in 2010 and produced the hit single Everything to Me, which became Monica's sixth #1 hit. Monica has sold more than 25 million albums worldwide, including over 10 million units in the United States alone. With a career lasting over 15 years, she became the first artist to top the U.S. Billboard Hot R&B Hip-Hop Songs chart in the 1990s, 2000s, and 2010s. In 2010, Billboard listed Monica at number 24 on its list of the top 50 R&B and hip-hop artists of the past 25 years. Early life: Monica was born in Atlanta, Georgia on October 24, 1980. She is the only daughter of Marilyn Best, a former church singer and Delta Airlines customer service representative, and MC. Billy Arnold Jr., a mechanic working for an Atlanta freight company. She has a younger brother, Monte's, half-brother Jermon Grant on her father's side, and two maternal half-brothers, Tron and Cypress. Monica also is a cousin of record producer Palo Dardon, and relative-in-law to rapper Ludacris through her mother's second marriage to Reverend Edward Best, a Methodist minister. At the age of 2, Monica followed in her mother's footsteps with regular performances at the Jones Hill Chapel United Methodist Church in Marilyn's hometown Newnan, Georgia. While growing up in the modest circumstances of a single-parent home after her parents' 1984 separation and 1987 divorce, Monica continued training herself in singing and became a frequent talent show contestant, winning over 20 local singing competitions throughout her early teenage years. At 10, she became the youngest member of Charles Thompson and the Majestics, a traveling 12-piece gospel choir. She attended North Clayton High School along with rapper 2 Chainz. Career: 1991 to 2000, Miss Thang and The Boy Is Mine. In 1991, at the age of 11, Monica was discovered by music producer Dallas Austin at the Center Stage Auditorium in Atlanta performing Whitney Houston 1986's Greatest Love of All. Amazed by her voice, Dallas offered her a record deal with his Arista Records distributed label Rowdy Records and consulted rapper Queen Latifah to work as Monica's first manager. Shortly afterwards, Dallas and then-staff producers Tim and Bob entered the studio with Monica to start writing and producing her debut Miss Thang, which was eventually released in July 1995 and scored number 36 on the US Billboard 200 and number 7 on the Top R&B Albums chart. It was certified triple platinum by the RIAA for more than 3 million store-shipped copies and produced 3 top 10 singles, including debut single Don't Take It Personal, and Before You Walk Out of My Life, both of which made Monica the youngest artist ever to have 2 consecutive chart-topping hits on the US Billboard Hot R&B Singles chart. Miss Thang subsequently won Monica a Billboard Music Award and garnered her an American Music Award nomination in the Favorite Soul R&B New Artist category. After a label change to Clive Davis's Arista Records, Monica mainstream success was boosted, when Diane Warren written For You I Will, from the Space Jam soundtrack, became her next top 10 pop hit. The following year she was asked to team up with singer Brandy and producer Rodney Darkchild Jerkins to record The Boy Is Mine, the first single from both of their second albums. Released in May 1998, surrounding highly publicized rumors about a real-life cat fight between both singers, the duet became both the biggest hit of the summer and the biggest hit of 1998 in general in America, spending record-breaking 13 weeks on top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart. It earned the pair a Grammy Award for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocal, and garnered multi-platinum sales. Jermaine Dupri, David Foster and Austin consulted on the album The Boy Is Mine, which was released later that year and eventually became Monica unregistered trademark's biggest-selling album, becoming certified triple platinum by the RIAA for more than 3 million store-shipped copies. It yielded another 2 U.S. #1 hits with The First Night, and Angel of Mine, a cover of Eternal's 1997 single, as well as a remake of Richard Marx's Right Here Waiting. Rolling Stone proclaimed it as closer to Soul Source. Harking back past hip-hop songbirds like Mary J. Blige and adult contemporary sirens like Toni Braxton, while AllMusic called the album an irresistible-sounding, and immaculately crafted musical backdrop. As good as mainstream urban R&B gets in 1998. Monica has also made guest appearances on several television shows such as Living Single, Beverly Hills, 90210. 2000 2005, All Eyes on Me and After the Storm. In 2000, Monica made her film debut in the third drama from MTV Films, Love Song, as Camille Livingston, a young woman torn between the life her parents have planned for her and the world she experiences after meeting a musician from the wrong side of the tracks. The film debuted the song, What My Heart Says with promotion of her third album All Eyes on Me. The film was released on April 30, 2002 and in Felicity and American Dreams playing Mary Wells, singing My Guy. In 2000, Monica contributed chorus vocals for I've Got to Have It, a collaboration with Jermaine Dupri and rapper Nas. Released as the Big Mama's House theme song, the song saw minor success in the United States only. The following year, she released the Rick Wake production track Just Another Girl, recorded for the Down to Earth soundtrack, as a single. A year later, Monica channeled much of her heavily media-discussed experiences into the production of her third studio album, All Eyes on Me, her first release on mentor Clive Davis' newly founded J Records label. I just wanted to give the people back something that had personal passion, instead of just, oh, let's dance to this record, she said about the issues worked into the tracks. The first single All Eyes on Me, a Rodney Jerkins-produced R&B dance track, saw minor to moderate success on the international charts but failed to enter the higher half of the US Billboard Hot 100 chart. A follow-up song, Too Hood, also got a lukewarm response and as a result, the album's tentative release was pushed back several times. I don't think people wanted to hear a big fun record from me, after knowing all the things that I had personally experienced. Monica second-guessed her new material which saw both early and heavy bootlegging via internet at that time. After the Japan-wide release of All Eyes on Me, Monica was asked to substantially reconstruct the record with a host of new producers, and as a result she re-entered recording studios to start work with songwriters Kanye West, Jazz Fair, Andre Mr. Dio, Bam and Ryan and Dupri replacing executive producer Missy Elliott. Finally released in June 2003, After the Storm debuted at #1 on Billboard's Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart, and on top of the official Billboard 200, with sales of 186,000 copies emerging as Monica's first and only #1 album to date. It eventually received a gold certification, and has sold over 1 million copies domestically. Media reception of the CD was generally enthusiastic, with the AllMusic saying the album has all the assuredness and smart developments that should keep Monica's younger long-time followers behind her all the while holding the ability to appeal to a wider spectrum of R&B and hip-hop fans. The album's lead single, Elliot Pence So Gone, was one of Monica's biggest commercial successes in years, becoming her first top 10 single since 1999's Angel of Mine. In addition, it reached the top position of the Billboard R&B hip-hop tracks and Hot Dance Club Play charts. Subsequently, After the Storm spawned another 3 singles, with final single You Should Have Known Better reaching number 19 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. 2006 Euro 2010, The Makings of Me, Still Standing, and reality television. Towards the end of 2006, Monica released her next studio album The Makings of Me. Titled after Curtis Mayfield's recording The Makings of You, it saw her particularly reuniting with producers Elliot Dupree and Brian Michael Cox, all of whom had previously contributed to After the Storm. The album received a positive reception from most professional music critics, with AllMusic calling it a concise and mostly sweet set of songs, and Entertainment Weekly declaring it a solid addition to Monica's discography. While it debuted at number 1 on Billboard Euro's Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart, and at number 8 on the official Billboard 200, it widely failed to revive the success of its predecessors. Singles such as Snap influenced Every Time the Beat Drop featuring Atlanta hip-hop group Dem Franchise Boys and Elliot produced A Dozen Roses failed to reach the top 40 of the regular pop charts. The same year, she made a cameo appearance in the American comedy drama film ATL, playing the Waffle House waitress. In August 2008, Monica appeared in the Peachtree TV reality show Special Monica, the single which tracked the recording of the song Still Standing for her same-titled 6th studio album. The following year, she lent her voice to the ballad Trust, a duet with Keyshia Cole, that peaked in the top 5 on Billboard Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, and joined the cast of Rockmond Dunbar's drama film Pastor Brown. In 2010, with the success of the 2008 one-hour special, Monica joined the production of the BET Network for her own series Monica, Still Standing, producing a spin-off Her Peachtree Show, containing the same concept. It focused on searching for a hit single for the album release and balancing her personal life of being a full-time mother and troubled past. The premiere and encore episode garnered 3.2 million total viewers, while the show itself was made the second-highest series debut in BET history behind the debut of Tiny and Toya, and was given a B rating by Entertainment Weekly. Featuring production by Stargate, Ne-Yo, and Polo Dardon, Still Standing was released in March 2010 and garnered a generally positive response by critics, who perceived its sound as a return to the mid-1990s heyday of contemporary R&B. The album debuted atop on Billboard Euro's Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart, and number 2 on the Billboard 200 with opening week sales of 184,000 copies, becoming her highest charting album in years. Lead single Everything to Me scored Monica her biggest chart success since 2003's So Gone, reaching the top position of the Billboard R&B Hip Hop Tracks charts for 7 weeks. The album was certified gold by the RIAA with domestic shipments of 500,000 copies within a single month. With its success, the album and Everything to Me were nominated for a Grammy Award for Best R&B Album and Best Female R&B Vocal Performance, presented at the 53rd Grammy Awards in 2011. In March 2010, it was announced that Monica and Hill had split in October 2009, surrounding rumors that he cheated. Monica and NBA player Shannon Brown met in June 2010 while they shot her music video for her second single Love All Over Me. On November 22, 2010, Monica married Brown in a secret ceremony at their Los Angeles home, followed by a second wedding in front of close family on July 9, 2011. Also in 2010, Monica joined Trey Songz on his Passion, Pain and Pleasure Tour, her first North American concert tour in 10 years. 2011 A Euro Present, New Life and 8th album. In 2011, Monica joined the debut season of NBC's reality talent show The Voice as an advisor to musician coach CeeLo Green. In April 2012, her 7th studio album, New Life, was released. It marked her first release with RCA, following the disbandment of J Records in October 2011. Reception for the album was generally mixed to average. AllMusic complimented the album's saucy, spirited, and soulful vibe, while Adam Markowitz of Entertainment Weekly criticized its cheesy choruses and outdated tone. Commercially, New Life debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200 and number 2 on the top R&B hip-hop albums. The album spawned 2 previous singles, Anything, and Until It's Gone, both of which peaked in the top 30 on the Billboard R&B hip-hop songs chart. Lead single It All Belongs to Me, another duet with singer Brandy, charted similarly, reaching number 23 on the same chart. The same year, Monica along with Fred Hammond was featured on gospel music recording artist James Fortune and FIYA's single Hold On, which became a top 5 hit on the Christian Songs chart and garnered a Grammy Award nomination for Best Gospel Song at the 54th award ceremony. In 2012, Monica began work on her 8th studio album. Yet untitled, Monica announced that she would be teaming with producers Missy Elliott, Rico Love, Jim Johnson, Stargate, Michael Made It, Miguel, Polo Da Don, and Red Styles on the album. On May 12, 2013, it was announced that she and husband NBA player Shannon Brown were expecting their first child together. She gave birth to their daughter, Laia Brown, on September 3, 2013. In October 2013, Monica appeared on the soundtrack of Malcolm D. Lee's Christmas comedy drama The Best Man Holiday with her rendition of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. On July 29, 2014, Monica premiered a snippet of a Missy Elliott Euro-produced song, nicknamed I Love Him, via her official Instagram account. In 2014 Monica announced that she will pursue a career in nursing, posting a picture in scrubs on her social media account. Personal life: Monica's career came to a slowdown in 1999 due to relationship problems with her ex-boyfriend Jarvis Weems. On July 2000, the couple were together at the graveside of Weems's brother, who had died in an automobile accident at age 25 in 1998, when Weems, without warning, put a gun to his head and committed suicide. Afterward, I felt, what else could I have done? You replay that situation over and you switch it around, maybe if I had said this, or if I would have done that, she said in an interview with the Cincinnati Enquirer the following year. It's just something that it's never possible for me to go back and change. Monica met rapper Rodney Rocco Hill, a former SWA officer and real estate manager, shortly after her ex-boyfriend Jarvis Weems's suicide in 2000, a time which he described as her weakest. While the couple soon began dating in fall of the same year, they ended their relationship in 2004. A few months later, Monica and Hill revived their relationship and she became pregnant with their first child. On May 21, 2005, she gave birth to their first son, Rodney Ramon Hill III. Monica and Hill became engaged once again on Christmas Eve 2007, just a few days prior to the birth of their second child on January 8, 2008. The son was named Romulo Montes Hill, named after Monica's younger brother. The two later parted ways. In June 2010, Monica met NBA player Shannon Brown when looking for someone to play the love interest in her video for Love All Over Me. Monica later announced her engagement to Brown via her Twitter account, posting a photo of a rose-cut diamond ring. On November 22, 2010, the couple married in a secret ceremony at their Los Angeles home. The marriage, however, did not become a matter of public record until January 21, 2011, when Brown told the hip-hop non-stop TV show. They had a second wedding ceremony for family and friends in July 2011. In September 2013, Monica gave birth to her third child, Laia Shannon Brown. Discography. Awards and nominations. Filmography, references. External links, official website, Monica@billboard.com, Monica at the Internet Movie Database, Monica at AllMusic.